I've done hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue with paid ads, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can launch TikTok ads the way I do it. But before we do get into that, there's a couple of things I want to go over. The first thing is understanding your offer. What are you going to be offering your audience? This is so important, because if you have no offer or nothing to provide to the customer that is of value, they're not going to purchase your product, especially if you're not using the DBO method of dropshipping and you're selling products that everybody else is selling. You have to differentiate yourself, and that can be by doing a buy one, get one free. That could even be like, let's say you're selling a t-shirt and that's your main product you're trying to sell, trying to provide a bundle where you give free socks with the purchase of any t-shirt. But these are examples of ways you can understand your offer and make it so it actually sells. So when it comes to your actual landing page, this is what you want your offer to look like. This is actually from my store. I like to do a buy one, get one free offer because it performs super good. I make it so it says couple, buy one, get one free, then family, buy two, get two free, then party, buy three, get three free. Okay. So not only does this increase your AOV, but it also gives a good offer for your audience. Then we make it a little bit easier. We want to sell this one mainly. So we do the most popular because this is our best seller. So they can simply just click it, add the product, and then they can purchase the product. So you want to make it quick and efficient for the customer as well. When it comes to advertising your product, the most important part is your creatives, especially with TikTok ads. So you want to make sure that you have a CTA with your offer. And at the end of the video, you tell customers, here's the offer. Buy one, get one free, 60% off, $5 today only. You have to give a CTA with your offer. They know that this is the promotion you're having, and then it helps them to click the link and purchase your product. Have your offer in your caption. Make sure you always have your offer in that caption. They wrote here in the description, the cutest crop top just dropped, and then they're putting their offer, $5 today only. So that's also with scarcity. Once you have your offer down pat and you're ready for the next step, this is where you can do your product research for your ads. I always like to research similar ads to my product. If I'm running a product that's untapped, I will just look at viral ads that are performing really good on TikTok right now. And when you're looking for these ads, you can use websites like Minea or even the TikTok Creative Center. When you're analyzing all of these ads to understand if it's a good ad that you should copy and recreate for your product, you want to look at this. Does the video have at least 1 million views? If it has 1 million or even a couple 100,000 views, that's good. 1 million plus, that's even better. You want to look at the engagement. What are people saying about the video? Are they engaging with the video? Are they saying positive things? Are those comments even real? You have to make sure the comments are actually real and not fake comments. Another thing I like to look at is the shares. Are people sharing the video? If the video has at least 500 to 1,000 shares, that's a really good sign. If not, I don't think I would really use that creative. Now, once you have your offer, you have a couple of examples for creatives you want to recreate. Now, what you want to do is you want to complete your creatives that you're going to be running. And we want to make 3 creatives. So I always like to script out all my creatives. Once I've done all the scripting, I then go ahead and film all the content of the product. Once I've done all of that, I edit my creatives on CapCut, and then I'm ready to go. There's a couple of ways you can make all your content. It's either by buying the product, making the videos yourself, or taking other people's content, either removing the watermarks or finding raw content that hasn't been used. In my opinion, the best way to do it with the DBO method is to make your own content by buying the product and filming all the content yourself. This way you're getting all original content and you're not copying any of your competitors. So now you understand that it's not just about launching your ads. There's a lot of background information that you have to go through, like finding out what your offer is, understanding what's working right now on TikTok ads, and actually making proper creatives for your launch. Okay, so now we're going to launch the paid ads. And what we're going to be doing is a CBO for a $50 budget with 1 ad group and 3 different creatives. So the first thing we want to do is we want to set up the pixel. So we're going to go to the Shopify store, and then we're going to go to the App Store, and then we're just going to search up TikTok. And then we're simply just going to connect TikTok to the App Store. And simply what we're going to do is we're going to create. And simply what we're going to do is we're going to create so all we got to do now is we're just going to connect TikTok to our Shopify store. So just install the app. Now, once you've done this, it's going to load in. We're going to click setup now, connect. It should all connect once you're logged into the TikTok ads manager. And then we're just going to accept that. Okay, business center account done. Okay, connect, pending account review. Okay. And then we're just going to connect all this. So maximum, okay, pixels already done, confirm. Okay, so if you don't have a pixel yet, then you're just going to create one there. And then just set up. Alrighty, so now we're going to click finish setup. So now that's been all done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the ads manager, and this is where we're going to launch the ads. Okay, so we're going to go here. We always want to do sales. Okay, so we're going to do sales. We're going to go for website and then do manual campaign. Okay, then we're just going to name this cold test because it's a cold test we're running, and then we're going to do number 1. Okay, then we're going to do campaign budget optimization. So basically what's going to happen is there's going to be a certain budget. So let's say there's $50 budget for this campaign, and there's one ad group with 3 different creatives. So basically TikTok is going to spend money through those 3 different creatives, and based on the creative that's performing the best, they're going to put more money into that creative. So we're going to put $50 daily, and that's that. Then we're going to click continue. Okay. And then we're just going to rate ad group 1. So the next thing is now we're going to go here. We're going to name this ad group number 1. And then we set up the pixel. So now we're just going to go purchase. You always want to do purchase. Then we're going to go here and we're going to do select placement. And you always want to turn off TikTok. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do select placement. And then we're always just going to turn these off and then just keep TikTok. Then advanced settings. Just turn all of these off, okay? Like sometimes you can leave them on. Just do whatever you want for this part. But like typically I just like to remove it and turn it off, okay? Then location, we're just going to do the US. And because this product is more kind of for both female and males, we're just going to leave it in this kind of range. But I'm going to take off this area, okay? Then English, we're going to do it for the language, okay? We're going to leave all of this like this. No interest. Okay, so don't do any interest. Sometimes you can do like iOS if you want, but we're just going to leave that like that. And then we're going to make it so it launches tomorrow at 12 a.m. Okay, so let's just change this. We're just going to do 00. So then it launches tomorrow. Okay, then we do day parting. So I'm going to do 7 a.m. until nighttime. Okay. So that's how we like to set it up. Then I'm going to do continue. And then here's the part where you add your creatives. Okay. So we're going to do 3 different creatives with 3 different captions. Okay. So basically what you want to do, just simply upload your creatives here. Click add videos and images. With the creatives, what you want to do is literally make your own creative. So buy the product, actually make videos of your product, edit them with CapCut, and then post them onto here so you have all original content. That's what I would suggest. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use 3 creatives that I found on Minea, and then I'm going to upload them here, and then I'll show you how everything else is done. All right, so like I said, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use Minea, and I'm simply just going to search up gym grips. And then we'll just download the 3 ones we see. So this one, Gym Essential, Gym Life Hack. Okay, this one looks decent. And then I'm just going to download this. Okay, don't do this. Like you can use this as inspiration, like the way I'm doing it here. But typically what you want to do is you want to actually make your own content based on the videos you see here. Okay, that's what I would suggest. But like I said, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to use these videos here. Alrighty, so we found our 3 videos, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and then upload those 3 videos. Okay, so we have the 1 video here. I'm just going to confirm it, add it in here. Okay, so now that we've added the video, I'm going to set a custom identity. So I'm just going to do Gym Hack, so the name of the brand, and then obviously add the logo. Okay, then we're just going to create that. And then we have our video here, and then we have our text. So I believe it actually does give you options for the text. Okay, and so for here, I'm going to do, let's just do our offer, $10 gym grips ends tonight. Okay, so $10 gym grips ends tonight is our CTA. And then I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to remove all of these. And then I only like to use shop now. So we're just going to use shop now for this. And then that's done. Okay, and then obviously we're going to do our URL. Okay, so we're going to put our URL here. Okay, and then always make sure you preview it just to make sure it's there. Okay, then we're going to click publish all. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're going to take this smart creative and you're going to duplicate it 2 more times. So you're going to have 3 smart creatives, and then you'll just add 2 more videos, 2 different videos and 2 other captions that are completely different. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how you launch your ads with TikTok ads.